All right, guys, so happy Tuesday. We are going to be doing some Olympic lifting today. We're going to be doing an 8-minute EMOM. We've been doing these short EMOMs. This time it's going to be 2 power snatch every minute. So you're not going to get a lot of rest. We're going to start at around 60% and build every other minute until the end, all right? So for 8 minutes. So the snatch, reminder, the grip is arms wide enough so the bar is in the crease of the hip, okay? When you pick this bar up off the floor, always before you start, big chest up. Keep your chest up the entire time. Pull up to the hips, jump, power snatch, stand, okay? If it's light enough and you want to hold on and do a touch and go, okay, I'm cool with that. Most people, if it's heavy, are going to drop the bar from overhead and then take a second to reset back at the bottom. Again, I say this all the time, number one cue in Olympic lifting is keep your chest up. If you look at it from the side, what this will do is allow you to get in the best possible position to receive the bar. If your chest is up from the beginning, through the pull and the catch, right, the bar can stay in that nice straight line. If you start up with your chest here, but then your hips go and you come over the bar too much, when you try to jump the bar over your head, you'll have a tendency to go out in front of you, and now you can't get under the bar, okay? So fight for that good position. If you have any issues with the overhead squat position or that snatch position, feel free to do this with cleans today, okay? So that is our strength. Let's talk about conditioning. All right, guys, our conditioning is a classic EMOM. We have 4 movements, which means we're gonna be rotating every minute, each movement for 5 rounds, all right? So let's talk about each thing. Minute 1 is going to be 25 to 50 foot handstand walk. We'll be sure to go over a couple options there. And then it is max set of strict pull-ups. So you get 1 shot, do as many strict pull-ups as you can. Again, we'll talk about a bunch of variations there. Then we have 6 each side dumbbell shouldered overhead. So single dumbbell, 6 on each arm. And then that final minute is going to be some calories on a cardio machine of your choosing. 15 calories for guys, 12 for women, or we can scale that. So let's go through each one. Handstand walking, all right, it says 25 to 50 feet. Main thing here is we want to let gravity do the work. This is the big thing of handstand walking. As you're first learning, the priority is that you're comfortable kicking up to a handstand. So you kick up, right? Let the feet lead. Okay, and you're going to be going 25 to 50 feet. Again, give yourself some time to transition to the next movement. But if you cannot handstand walk, one option is to do a bear crawl, right? So you can do maybe a 100-foot bear crawl or 50-foot bear crawl, right? Kind of just trying to keep your hips nice and high and working on that hand walking movement. We can also do shoulder taps. So if we did shoulder taps, we face the wall, okay? Go as high as you feel comfortable and tap your shoulders. Okay, depending on your comfort level here, you can do anywhere from 20 to 40 reps per round. And then there's also the kick up and walk to the wall. This is to practice that leaning action. So you would learn to kick up and just walk like 1 foot to the wall, and then you come back down, and maybe you do 5 or 6 attempts of that. So that's the handstand walk and variations. From there, you're gonna go to max strict pull-up. So choose something in the first round that feels easy. We want you to be able to still get a bunch of reps as you get more tired and the rounds go on. So the most common here is probably gonna be the band, so 1 foot in the band. Make sure that you don't kip at all. So you just squeeze, chin over, all the way down, all the way up. Remember, if you get tired, you can hang for a little bit, right? But once you come down, that'll be the end of your set, okay? You can always do ring rows as well. It's a great variation to get some reps in. But again, just get that good range of motion, as many as you can do. On the rings, you can adjust the angle to make it easier or harder, okay? After that is going to be single arm shoulder overhead, 6 each side. So depending how heavy it is, you're going to take one of 2 options. You got the push press, so you dip down and drive straight up. Okay, if you can catch it in that dip, right, 6 in a row. If it's really heavy, you might have to do a jerk. So you dip into your legs, drive, catch in that mini partial squat, and stand back up. But really focusing on using your legs and keeping that weight squeezed in. The weight's always going to want to kind of run away. So belly tight, head forward. You don't want to end like this, right? You want head forward, keeping that arm squeezed into the ear so it's nice and stable, okay? 6 each arm. And then the last thing is just cals on the machine of your choosing. This is the one you're gonna have to go hard, maybe adjust the calories. Again, it's prescribed as 15 for guys, 12 for women, but scale down as needed so you can get through it every round. And that is our EMOM for today, guys. Have fun. See you tomorrow.